served in North Africa, which a lot of you may remember was the beginning of World War II. He went from there up to Italy. Sicily, then Italy, Anzio, Salerno, Rome. Then he hit the northern beaches or southern beaches of France.
Southern
beaches, France. Then on up into Germany. So he saw it all. And in that process was awarded the Purple Heart, Bronze Star, and should have received the Silver Star, but his records were burnt, unfortunately, in St. Louis. But is certainly a person, after suffering with 13 cases of malaria, a person who lived through it, to tell about it, and that's who we're here to honor today.
And PFC Fred E. Johnson also received the Presidential Unit Emblem while serving in the 45th Infantry Division, United States Army. As well as family and friends, a number of politicians gathered to make presentations. Congressman Wamp was unavailable, but he did send a representative. County Mayor Claude Ramsey was a little under the weather. And a member of the Chattanooga Area Veterans Council was there, along with Chattanooga Mayor Ron Littlefield.
Honorary certificate of appreciation is conferred upon you. Thank you very much, sir, for all your service. Congratulations on your 95 years.
Glad I voted for you.
I'm glad you did, too. Stick around, there's another election coming up.
I was drafted.
You were drafted.
And I was went in on the 4th day of February 1943. And I took basic training at Camp Croft, South Carolina.
In the fall of 1943, Mr. Johnson discovered a minefield and notified his captain, who reported the find to the mine detectors. The group found more than 100 personal mines that contained about 500 steel balls. If the mines had been triggered, they would have exploded and killed everyone in Mr. Johnson's battalion.
All those theaters you were in, was one of them rougher than the other, or were they all because they were different?
Anzio was worse.
Why?
There was a small area to fight out of, and the sea, the Mediterranean Sea was there back. We had to wind up, we had a beachhead of 10 miles long and 7 miles deep, and the 88 could fire all the way across it, hit us anywhere they wanted to. And we was there with all kind of weather, terrible. Anzio was the worst that we had anywhere in Europe, except the landing over on the French Normandy. That was worse than anything I saw. I was thankful I wasn't there. It was all rough. It was war.
I read in this thing where you found a heated swimming pool in an area of France.
It was in Vains-les-Bains. In French, that's Bath of Baths. And I went there, rode a truck there all day long. And about to freeze when I got there, and I wanted something to eat. There wasn't nothing to eat there, but I found me some Limburger cheese and schnapps. I ate my cheese, drank my schnapps, and went to bed. Got warm. After I got warm, I found out there was a hot springs pool in the basement, and I spent a lot of time there.
Kept you good and warm, didn't it?
I did. It was great.
The Army tried to promote you, and you turned down promotions 7 or 8 times?
Yeah.
Why?
I didn't want the job. I wanted to do what I was doing. I was putting them shells in that mortar, and I didn't have to send nobody out on patrol, things like that, to get killed. I didn't want no more money. I couldn't use what I was getting. I was getting $13.65 a month.
And to sum up his war experience, PFC Fred E. Johnson said,
I'm glad I could do my part in the war. In other words, I'm glad I was a soldier.
We say thank you to Mr. Johnson for your sacrifice from all of us. Fred fought with great bravery while a soldier, and he's fighting with equal bravery today. He's currently under the care of Hospice of Chattanooga.